Hey, what's up, fam? My name is Brehon, and I would like to welcome you guys back to the channel where we love to focus on financial personal development. Family, I hope you guys are having a phenomenal start to your day, and I hope your week has been amazing. Now, will I lose my Social Security? Now, before I get started, I want to give you guys a word out of a book in my library, The Magic of Thinking Big, an awesome and amazing book. I think everyone should have this book in their library. Now, if you're interested in an awesome book like this, the link is in the description. All right, now here it goes. Look important. It helps build you up. It helps you to think different. Your appearance talks to you. Be sure it lifts your spirits and builds your confidence. Your appearance talks to others. Make certain it says, here is an important person, intelligent, prosperous, and dependable. Dress for the position you want to be in, not the position that you're currently in. It works. I remember I was working at a chemical plant, and I went to work every day, khakis, nice polo shirt. I looked like the man, I dressed like the man, and eventually I became the man. So I began to receive multiple promotions, and I became the number 2 guy at that facility. All right. So it all starts with your internal confidence, believing in yourself and believing in your abilities, and anything is possible. Now, family, will I lose my Social Security? They're talking about this every day on all of the media outlets, and each political party is blaming the other political party. What else is new, right? This is the type of stuff that goes on day in and day out, right? A party is blaming another party about something. All right, but let's get into some specifics here. As of 2021, 65 million Americans receive Social Security benefits every month. The annual cost of Social Security is currently $1.2 trillion. And so 65 million Americans are receiving Social Security benefits. Now, what party wants to be responsible for not allowing this to happen? What party wants to be responsible for ensuring we continue to get the benefits that we work hard for? That remains to be seen. But let's take a look here. This is a very, very important number. 2035, the year 2035. Do you know what could possibly happen in the year 2035 if nothing is changed with the Social Security benefits? All right, that's right. Social Security could go bankrupt. It can go insolvent. So basically, with the Social Security fund will not have enough money to pay out to all the beneficiaries of Social Security at the current rate. All right. And so everybody knows this is going to happen. And so the ultimate plan or ultimate goal is to put forth a plan where we could eliminate this from happening or creating a new plan altogether. All right. Now, the Democrats introduced to the House back in late spring the Social Security Expansion Act. All right. Now, if the Democrats have an opportunity to pass this Social Security Expansion Act, Social Security should be good for the next 74 years. That's right. If they can pass this bill, we wouldn't have to worry about Social Security for another 74 years. All right. All right. Now, when the Democrats first proposed this Expansion Act, the first thing that was at the header is an extra $200 per month. Right. And one of the reasons why they want to actually give Social Security beneficiaries an extra $200 per month is because the current plan isn't keeping up with inflation. Right. So if a Social Security a person that's on Social Security, if they had living on a fixed income and they're used to paying, $200 for groceries, now over the past few years, now they're up to paying $300 for those same groceries. That would mean they are actually losing money. And so the Congress or the House or the Democrats think that it would be a great idea to increase the Social Security wage by $200 per month, which I think is a great idea. All right. Now, if they actually plan and if they actually pass this this expansion act, it will take place January 2023 for everyone that's 62 years and older that's collecting Social Security. All right, so they really wanted to move fast on this thing, but what they stated was they wanted to wait until the election, after the November elections. Okay. Now, what's in the plan? Now, how are they going to be able to extend the plan out 74 years? How are they going to give the Social Security beneficiaries an extra $200 per month? Well, there are two primary things that they're looking at, right? So, when it comes to the government, it's all about getting additional funding. And who's going to pay for that funding? The American people. Now, if, the government acted responsibly, as most corporations would do, they would try to identify areas where they can trim some of the fat. But that's neither here nor there. They are coming to get additional money from the American people to help pay for this Social Security benefit. All right. And one of the first ways they want to do this is by taking money from your payroll taxes. But they're going to have a certain twist on it. Now, if you pay into Social Security, that money is deducted out of every single paycheck until you hit $147,000. And so once you hit $147,000, you are maxed out as far as your Social Security payments, and everything after that is money that you get to keep. Right. And so if Social Security is, if it's 6% taken out of your check, once you hit that 147,000, that 6% comes back to you. So you will see a little bump in your paycheck after you hit that maximum. Okay. Now here is the wrinkle that the Democrats are proposing. All right. So this number here, $250,000. Now, if you pay up to 147, you are going to continue getting your Social Security tax deducted from your paycheck. All right. But then if you make 147 to 250, they won't take any additional Social Security tax until you hit 250. So once, for everyone that's making $250,000 a year and over, they will begin taking additional Social Security tax out of your paychecks. Now, this can create a lot of confusion, because when you pay in and you hit that 147,000, you are at the max, right? So if, for example, I'm hitting the max every year, and I've actually pulled up my Social Security numbers, and I think my max would be like $3,400 or something like that, right? So at 67, I get 3,400. At 71 or something like that, I'll get 4,200 or something like that, right? So it's well over 33,000 at 67 or something, and well over 4,000 if it's like 72 or something like that if I wait, right? So let's just round that off to 3,400. So my max is 3,400. So once I'm able to begin collecting Social Security, I will begin collecting 3,400 per month. Well, the person that made 70,000 per year, he's going to get half of the max, right? So if my max is 3,400, half of that max will be 1,700. So a person that's making 70,000 will have a $1,700 max, right? $1,700 Social Security benefit, right? So now, if individuals start paying additional Social Security at 250 and above, does the max move, right? So for example, if the max moves to 300,000, right, and I'm making 147, so that means if 300,000 is the max, and that will be 3,400, and if I'm at $150 or half of that, that means my max will be decreased to $1,700. That's if they move the max, right, when it comes to Social Security benefits. So there's a lot of confusion. No one knows exactly how they're going to play that out, because ultimately the people that pay the most Social Security taxes, that make the most money, is going to get the most Social Security benefits, and the people that make the less will get a lesser amount for Social Security. So if they expand the payments or expand the different levels of Social Security benefit, the people that's making lower salaries could actually lose out a little bit more. And so we're going to have to wait and see how all this stuff transpires. Right now, one thing is for certain: the Republicans across the board, they are totally against increasing payroll taxes. And also you have some Democrats that has spoken out, and they've come out and they've said no more taxes, right? No more taxes. And so it's going to be complicated how they figure all this stuff out, right? And so now let's move on to the second phase. This is the second portion: investment income. The Democrats has proposed to start making people pay Social Security taxes off of their investment income. So you're already paying capital gains taxes, right, off of certain stocks and investments and dividends and things of that nature. So if you elect to receive dividends or payments from stocks, you're going to have to pay a capital gains tax. Now, what the Democrats are proposing is a Social Security tax on top of your capital gains tax. I don't understand or see how that's going to pass. I don't think that's going to pass. And so what they're going to end up having to do is negotiate some things. They're going to have to take some stuff out, put some stuff in. But as of right now, I cannot see the investment income portion of this Social Security tax increase working, right? Because you have a lot of politicians, Democrats and Republicans, that invest in the stock market. They invest in IRAs. They trade options, and like Nancy Pelosi's husband, he's really heavy in trade and stock options and things of that nature. So I don't see them really agreeing to this, but it's good to always present it to the American people. All right. Now, again, what is the tax? 12.4%. So if you're going to have to pay, 27% on capital gains, you could eventually pay another 12.4%, and that money will be allocated to Social Security. So who wants to pay, $12 out of every $100 into a Social Security tax off of money that you've invested, right? So you've already paid taxes on this money. You've taken this money, you put it in the market, and you increase the money's value, and the government wants a piece of that too. So they want to actually double tax or triple tax the money you use for investing. I don't think it's going to work, but we shall see. All right. Now, family, that's all I have. But if you're interested in knowing what your Social Security benefits are, you can go to ssa.gov, take about 5-10 minutes to register, and you could immediately see what your benefits are based on the years that you've been working. Now, if you haven't, you've been working under the table, you haven't had any payroll taxes taken out, more than likely, the possibility of you receiving a SSS benefits is pretty much very, very slim to none. All right. But again, ssa.gov, check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do like this video, hey, please hit the like, subscribe, and keep coming back for more wealth building information. Peace.